Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of OpenSCAD. Yay! We got the new intro and it works now. We like this. How you guys like the new intro? Anyway, today's episode's all about the Polygon and Polyhedron. Let's go do some. Let's make some. So let's just get right into it. So we'll start out with the Polygon, since that's the most simple one. But basically, these don't really do much more than the shape. So we learned in the first, I guess that's the second episode if you count Welcome to OpenSCAD. But I guess that was more of just a hi, I exist kind of thing. But oh well. Anyway. So, Polygon is the two-dimensional version, and these Polygon and Polyhedron both tend to be really, really long lines. So I like to type in the Polygon, and then the little parenthesis, and then edit down, and then down here, we put in our points. Points, and then equal, and then a bracket, and then another bracket, and then we start putting in the points we want. So let's do, just start on the origin, and then we do another one that's like a 0, 1, and then we do another point into the 1, 1, and then we do another point into the 1, 2, and then another point into the 3, 0. And that compared to our other our other shapes, that may seem like it's impressive, but it's just that. It's a little one. It's a very strange one. It's all like the whoop da shwoop da whoop. But yeah, that's about it. Yay! Sorry, something went down the wrong pipe. Well, anyway, let's move on to the painful one, the Polyhedron. So this one, it's a three-dimensional one, and it can make a really complicated shapes, but I don't feel like going completely insane. So we'll just make a pyramid, okay? So let's do. So now you have to declare these points in three-dimensional space, since it's a three-dimensional object. Then we do the 5, 5, 0, and then the and then we go and then the negative 5, 5, 0, and then you do another one, and it's a 5, negative 5, 0, and then another one, then you do negative 5, negative 5, 0, and I think that's all our points. And then a comma after the points, and then another tab, and you go down, and you do the most painful part, which is the triangles. I can't even spell it. That shows you how painful this is. I hate the triangles. But anyway, how this works is each of these points you write is assigned a letter or number. So this is point 0, and this is point 1, and this is point 2, and this is point 3, and point 4, and so on and so forth. And you have to declare how to write triangles between all these stupid points. So then we gotta go in and we do 0, 1, 2, and then we close off, and then we do another one, then we do 0, 2, 3, and then we do, and then we do 0, 3, 4, and then we do another one, and it's gonna be 0, 4, 1, and then we close it off, and then we do something sort of like the 1, 2, 3, and then we close it off, and we do like a 2, 3, 4. Gotta have a comma there, and then you close it off, and you get not working. No. Oh, hey, I forgot an S on the triangles. Yay! It's working now. Oh, it scared me. Well, it's mostly working. we sort of have a pyramid. So now we get to figure out what triangles we did wrong! Yay! Oh, just kill me now. Well, anyway, so let's see. We want a triangle here, but it's not here. But we have a triangle that's going like a whoop and a doop and a whoop, and we don't need a triangle there. So why don't we take this point on this triangle and move it down here, and that one? So let's see. So this is the all positives one. That's point 1, and then this is the all negatives. Oh wait, no, that's negative y, which is that point 3. Point 1, point 3, that makes that one point 2, and point 4. So if we switch 4 and 3, we should be good. So let's try that. 4 and 3. Hey, that didn't work at all. Let's just Control Z that. Oh, okay, these are our base triangles, so ignore those. So switch 4 and 3 here, but no, because that would be 0, 4, 4. Maybe it's this one. 4 and 3. Hey, it's working now! Yay! Yay, it's working! Oh, thank God it's working. Well, Polyhedron is very much a pain. You can make shapes with this that are completely impossible to make in any other way, so it's well worth learning. I guess now that means project time. Hey, you guys know that train we made with no wheels or nothing back when we were doing the modular transformations? I think it's about time that we put some wheels on that. And maybe something else, but let's just focus on the wheels for now. Alrighty then. I will meet you guys over there at our old train. See you in like 2 seconds. So, I is here, and we got our train, and whoa. This must have been before we learned about the modules and stuff, because that's not very pretty. Let's go put that in a module. So let's see. You Control I, and we tab that over, and then module train body. There we go. So now we can pretty this up some. This looks weird. It's just me, does this look weird? Let's pretty it up some more. Don't like it. Don't like it looking weird. Looks really weird. You gotta make it all nice and pretty, but otherwise it don't work. It actually works just fine. I go like brah. You don't like it when I go brah. So now we cut and paste. Okay. So now we have the train. Oh wait, we got a C train body. Train body. So now we have train body here, just as if nothing different happened, and it's just in a module, so we don't have to see all that mirror. So now put wheels on it. See, we can do that by rotate extruding a polygon. Let's build our polygon first. I found it really hard to adjust a polygon after it's been extruded and stuff, because it's all like and funky and weird. So let's just make one. So start out at the I need to type in points. We need our points. Points equal to brackets the origin, And then let's see, how tall is this little plate here? How do we make that? We made that by Minkowskiing a cylinder around a cube. Is it this one? Let's check with our hashtag. Oh, wait. Oh, I get it. See, the Polygons are getting mad at me. Don't like me. It is not that one. That would be our smokestack. We don't want to make wheels for our smokestack. There we go. So it's that one. So the cube is 2 millimeters tall. And remember correctly, on when we rotate, extrude something, the Y ends up being our height. So we want our wheels to be about 5 millimeters. So now we're gonna have to make, and then the thickness, got to have a bracket, and then our thickness is gonna have to be 2, nah, 3. Let's make it 3. 3 sounds prettier. And 4,3, and then you close that off, and then we do 4,2, and then we close that off, and then we do 5,0, and then is that gonna work? That will work, but that is fairly small. In fact, that is very small. Although the thickness isn't bad, I think I'll just change these 3s into 4s, and then this into a 1. Okay, that's good thickness. Maybe a 6. Okay, and then we gotta make this all longer. So let's add, let's make this 8, and just double it. Gotta double it. Actually, this one would be 10. Nah, 20. That's big number. Let's just extrude that and see what happens. Control I. That's how you indent multiple lines. God, I am just epic derping today. I'm like, extrude. There we go. I is stupid person. Hey, that looks wonderful. Maybe a little small, but we'll see about that when we place it first. So we can place this. We're gonna have to translate it over and then down and then rotate. So let's do the rotate first. Tab over twice. Enter, tab, and then rotate. And we rotate this by 90 around the Y, so 0, 90, 0. And then we do it again, and then we got that, and then our translate. There we go. I was spelling that right. And we're going to translate it by half of that, which is 140. No, wait, that's 140. So the width is 40 plus our radius twice, because we got plus radius on this side, plus radius on this side. So it's going to be, total width is 44, which means to translate this over, it's going to be 22. Excuse me. 22, 0, 0, and I know that Z is gonna have to be different, but I don't know how different, so yeah, that does look fairly short. So I take it this is probably this cylinder here. Yes, it is. So we're going to have to translate this down by half this, which is going to be 10. So negative 10. No, not negative 10. Negative 20? It is negative 20. Well then. Yeah, those are really small wheels. Those are like drive wheels. Well, I guess we're going to need some drive wheels. So we'll just make that the drive wheels, and then we'll make bigger ones, and those are actually. Okay, I'm not a train expert, but I'm fairly certain I'm using those by the wrong name. If you guys know what the right name is, feel free to leave it in the comments and make me feel like more of an idiot. But you know what? I don't mind feeling like an idiot, because that just means that I'm learning, and learning is good. So let's see. I'm gonna for loop that, so for, and then it's gonna translate by the y, so for y equals how far we want to move that back. You know what? I want to center that thing, so let's move it back naturally by, is it 5? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, gotta finish off the Good me. And a burpee. So y0 by next step we want it to be 20? To do 20. It's a colon, not a comma. Yeesh. 40? -10 plus y. Should make it all nice and pretty. And then we need our brackets. Whoa, hey! I kinda like that actually. That looks cool. It's not exactly what we're going for, but it looks cool. Negative y. So that means that's going to have to be 20. And then let's add some padding here. 25. 25. Got to do the 25 and the 25, and then there we go. Cool. And then Control I. I think we just cheat it by for looping this and rotating. Let's see if that'll work. So let's do tab rotate. Rotatey. I just thought rotate sounded really weird the way it was spelled. So we're gonna have to do a for loop and then R equals 0, and we're gonna do a step 180 to 180. This is the laziest way to do it, but it works. You know what? If it works, I is happy. Much better than like typing all of this stuff 4 times. Because I don't want to type it 4 times. Oh, hey! Well, that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. Oh, well, I guess we're just gonna have to cut and paste. That's depressing. That's very depressing. So then we copy and then we paste. And paste and paste and do. And then we do -90 and okay, that works. And we got to translate it over by -22. Yay, perfect. So there we have the front wheels, and now we need the 3 big wheels in the back. So let's make this a module. Control I, module, not a parenthesis, module front wheels, and then close it off, and then to do, and then and get and paste. Now we're cut and paste, and then F5. Whoa, hey, I forgot to render our wheels. Front wheels. Is it? What's wrong? Front. Oh, font wheels. We don't have font wheels. What are font wheels? I don't know. Font wheels. Yes, font wheels, because we need font wheels. God. Let's see, 12 minutes. Huh. That means we're almost at 20 minutes already. Oh, where? So, it looks like we're going to have to make this another two-parter, cause this one is the first one I recorded in 2 clips. So the part with the pyramid stuff was 1 clip, and this is a separate clip. So that was 7 minutes on the first clip. This one's now 13 minutes. That means it's 20 minutes altogether, not including the intro. So that means our time's up, and I got to go. Which means we're gonna have to finish this train later. 'Cause, you know, we just love doing things later. Well, anyway. I guess I'll see you guys later, and we'll finish putting wheels on this, and maybe we'll have enough time, hopefully, for something else really cool using the Polyhedron. We'd better have enough time in 20 minutes. Seems like it keeps going faster and faster. Well, anyway, I'm going over time, so bye, guys. I'll see you later. Bye. That makes my voice sound weird. I'm gonna stop waving when I talk. It sounds really weird. Bye.